Yeah,
right, teacher?
yeah.
We have
Oh,
we have also a graduation day. No, Mayo.
no, 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 no. October 9? No,
Okay.
not so long. Um, your October, no, August, isn't it? October is many months away. It's August. No, hang on. Which course are you talking about?
I'm talking about this class.
Oh, this class, not October. It finishes before 3rd of September. I think I
September of
can't.
third grade.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't remember. I can't remember all the dates because there's so many courses going. I can't remember which date is which. But your course, this course finishes maybe at the end of August, I think. Let me look at my
Oh, okay.
notes. Yeah, it's not in
So
October.
after this midterm, teacher, they
Yeah.
have also a final exam.
Yes,
Oh,
you'll have a
no.
final exam.
Okay. So we don't have any graduation day.
No, no, no. You
No.
got to organize
Uh,
graduation after that.
certificate.
Okay,
Yoma,
because I'm not,
Mayo.
I'm not there. I can't organize it for you. But you need to talk as a group to organize a date. And what I can do is I can use a website to book a room for you, depending on how many people will join the graduation.
Really? So
Okay,
we
yeah,
can see each other face to face?
yes, yes. And if you
Really?
organize a
Okay, okay.
graduation, uh, everyone, every session, they always want a graduation. Okay, so you can
Okay.
uh, see each other, meet each
Wear the
other.
toga like
Yeah,
that.
yes, all of this can be organized, but you've got to organize it yourself because I can't organize it from Australia. But what I could do is I organize the room for you, and you got to pay for the room. And the room is depending on the number, you can have different sizes room. So I could use my
Oh, okay.
website to organize for you, but all of you will need to chip in. Okay, we need to.
But in
Uh, uh,
September, teacher, September,
is
third
it
week.
in September? Hang on.
Okay.
No, 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 no. Our course doesn't finish in September, does it? Hang on.
I was
Where
asking
does our
because
course finish?
As far as I can remember, the one on the Google form, it says that from it starts from it ends until September. Lao Shi.
What September? What date of September?
September 10, teacher. September 10 is the end.
Oh my God.
oh,
So that means because my next session starts on the 3rd of September. So I'm still having you on the 3rd of September. Oh dear. I need to, thanks for telling me because I really do get these net dates mixed up. Because the library needs to know when it's done, because the next session is going to be run with the library. Okay, I will look up the dates and I will inform them. If it's the 10th, what date is the 10th? Is that what day is the 10th? Is that Thursday or
Thursday. Thursday,
Thursday.
teacher. Thursday.
Thursday? So therefore, we have to start the next session the next week. Okay, the next week. It's okay. I'm just getting my weeks all mixed up. Okay. All right.
okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for letting me know because I do get them mixed up. Let me see. Oh, where's my plan? My planning. Oh, I'm planning probably at the end of the week. Yeah. I run too many parallel courses, so they get all mixed up in my head. And let me see. Do I have it somewhere? Uh, yeah, so it shouldn't be, should start a week later. Should start a week later for batch 12. So what's after the, what was it? Oh, I don't have my calendars in front of me. After we finish, when do we finish? When do we finish? I have my calendar here now.
September 10, teacher.
September 10th. Okay. Okay. Right. 10th. All right. So we need to start. The other course needs to start September 10th. And the next course should be starting on the 14th. Okay. So this should start on the 14th. 14th. All right. Okay. I'll let them know, and then we'll change the dates slightly. Yeah, it's very difficult to sometimes get the dates right. It's okay. It just delayed 1 or 2 weeks. Delayed 1 week. Delayed 1 week. Yeah. Okay. And on the last week, we have a listening test, which is the listening test from TOEFL. Okay, and usually you should be able to. All of you will pass it. So therefore, it's only a listening test, no written test for the last week. Okay, for the last week. All right. Okay. Now, okay. Let me see. Dates are. I need to write down the dates. Okay. I need to sort out the dates tomorrow. All right. Okay. Okay. Now the first thing we'll do is do the testing. Okay, do the testing just now. Now, Jenaline, I noticed on the Google Classroom, you still haven't accepted your invitation.
Yeah, but
Because
there is a grade.
There, you're in there, are you?
Not yet, but there is a grade. That's why.
That's why you didn't accept it. It's okay. In that case, I will go and cancel you, because
Yeah.
I say, hang on, is she here? And I'm looking at people because somebody told me just now that they can't continue. So I said, right, who is this that can't continue? And I couldn't find the person. So when I was looking at it, I looked at yours, and so yours is not accept, not well, you haven't accepted the invitation. As long as your name is in there, let me have a look. Okay, let me have a look. It's important to get this right. Yeah, you do have one. Why do you have two then? You joined by yourself, didn't you? That's why. So did you not receive the invitation? Jenaline, did you not receive the invitation? No? Okay.
Who's Jenaline?
Yeah, Jenaline, did you not receive the my invitation for you to join the group? Okay,
Teacher,
doesn't
who's
matter.
Jenaline? Who's Jenaline?
That's
Oh.
you, Jenaline Gonzaga.
I already received.
Yeah, I know.
I always attend the class.
Yeah, I know. It's just that there are things in the name list on the internet that's puzzling me. Okay, so I need to check out who is actually staying, who is not staying. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. Yes. Because I don't know why the system is doing it this. You know, why suddenly there are two names rather than one. Okay, so it's okay. It's just something I have to sort out. I cannot control the beast. The beast is controlling me. So So I don't understand what the beast is doing. Okay. All right. How? Okay, let's have a test. Let's have a test first. Okay. Okay. Can you mute your microphone, please? I don't like my voice on the internet. So I can hear it, oh, myself is talking back at me. I get a bit worried. Okay. Especially when I find myself laughing too loud. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's have a test. So the first one, sum. The first one, sum. Okay. I'll pin this so that you can all see it. Sum. 一些. Okay. The second one, to sell. To sell. Okay. Number 2, to sell. Number 3, to buy. Number 4, 4 and 5 together. Okay, 4 and 5 together. Shop. A shop. It's a noun. Okay, a shop. Okay. 6 to 7. Things. Things. 8, to help. Nine, to give. Ten, to exercise or an exercise. This is to do with learning, like language exercise, not exercise when you go to the gym. Okay. Eleven and 12 go together. A newspaper. Newspaper. 13 to 14, kilo. Fifteen cow. And 16 meat. Seventeen pig. Eighteen. Vegetable. Nineteen flour. Twenty dumplings. Oh, we're doing a test, Ren. At the previous week's test, character test. Ren, we're doing the test. Okay. This is what we always do when we wait for people to turn up. We do a test so that we let people come who are late to catch up. Okay.
Excuse me for a minute, ma'am. May I please clarify number 19? Is it flour or flour?
Okay, I wrote flour. Flour.
Oh, then that's flour.
No,
Flower
no.
for your pronunciation.
In
yeah.
English, you still say flour, okay? Flour and flour is the same, but in this case, is flour, still flour, okay? All right. Ren, it's a test. You don't look at the characters. Okay, you can look at the characters later on, okay? Because it is the test. I won't tell you what page. You should know which page, okay? Recording. It's on page 101 and to 103. That's what we're testing. Okay. 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 Num 23, machine. Okay. Okay. 24, chicken. Chicken. Zero. Very, you eat this very every day, perhaps. Oh, and the last one, book. Okay, good. All right, so I think let me check what I'll open a homework for you for this one. I think it's page 101, isn't it? So let me see. One. Okay, currently is that here? This one. Mhm. Yeah, you can upload the test here now. So 101 and 103, the test there. Okay. And okay, now this today we're going to do the next chapter, which is chapter 9, unit 9. Okay. Oops, turn myself off. Okay. Unit 9. Yes. Okay, unit 9. Turn to page 106. Yet again, please put the characters, put the words together. Okay, this is the shopping unit. So put the 12 sentences together. Okay, I give you perhaps 15 minutes to do so. Okay, so do that. But page 106 and 107. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
In the page 102, in the number 15, the cow, right? And there is the tone is put in a U. I thought we the law of putting tones is the first vowels, but in the book it was in the tone was put in the U letter U.
Yes, the rule is you usually do not put a tone on I because of the dot. So if there are two vowels there, I and U, you put the tone on U, not on I. However, sometimes you don't have a choice. You only have I as the vowel. Then you have to put the tone on I.
If there's two vowels in the one word.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am,
So
for
therefore,
clarifying.
if you look at in the same paragraph, you have 我家有牛, 家 has I and A in it. So you put the tone on A, not on I. Okay. So usually the rule is avoid putting the tone on I unless there is no other vowel to put the tone on. Okay? Is that understood? Oh,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
One
Yeah, I
vowel,
understand.
yeah.
I understand
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're asking this question. That means you're paying attention to your vowels, to your tones, which is very important. And because the AI, they mark everything. If you have a tone in the wrong place, they will mark it
Yeah,
as
because
wrong.
I thought maybe it's just wrong. So I have
Yeah,
to ask.
exactly. Yeah. AI is very, very strict, and it's more strict than me. Okay. So when it marks thing, I said, this is an error. Maybe you put it on the wrong vowel. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you for asking that question. So do 106 to 107, please. I'm so glad all the tones are made by machines. In this book now, every tone you see on the characters are made within Word. Okay, so I don't have to think where to put the tone. Okay, it's all done by the machine. So humans don't make mistakes anymore. I've taught Chinese for so long. 40 years ago, oh my God, 30 years ago, when I was doing this book, I was putting all the tones on myself. And this is why you might have problems when you humans doing this. But with machines doing it, it's very simple. Yeah. Okay, so off you go. Do the putting together the words. Okay. Um, Mitch, you just come in. We're doing page 106 and to 107. Excuse me. Hello. Saya. Ten. Tenth. Yeah. Yep, tenth. Okay. Oh. Oo, Shay lạiละ Shay? Oh.
老师，
怎么样？
我可以问一下吗？
啊，可以。
因为我还有一个朋友在台湾，
哦，
他叫多娜，
嗯
他想要学中文，
嗯，
他有一定有那个10分了，
有什么？
有10分，为什么？他有
What's that？
是那 books
Book.
哦，有书本了，
有是
他有
呀
书了啊，
呀是呀
好好好好好
他有
好，
10分的，他
嗯
叫多娜，
都呢，
他
我知
他问我说可不可以问老师，可以进来跟我们学中文。
他能等到 Batch 12吗？
啊，对对对对，那个是
对，因为我收到I received your message，
哦
我不用寄书给他
哦
，OK，
哦，
他已经有书了，没问题
好
，OK，
吧，谢谢你。
好，你现在还在菲律宾吗？
对啊，在菲律宾。
哦，我的妈呀，那边的 Internet 好像不是很好哦，哈。
对，现在没有很好，因为还有2个台风回来。
哎呀，一天到晚台风，yeah，所以Internet is not very good。
对，
因为有很多 Filipino people want me to teach to the Philippines。Now I just say no, it's very difficult. I don't know how many typhoons you're going to get, and I don't even know when I send the books to you, you get the book.
对，也是有人告诉我说，可不可以叫你的老师帮我们跟我们一起学吗？我说没有办法，因为
没办法。
对，
because it's not stable enough for me to say. In Taiwan, it's very stable. I just send it to 7-Eleven, and then you get the book, right? And as long as you provide me with the right answers, I can always send you the book. Easy. But my God, when it's involved, okay, for $590, involves exchange rates. What is the point? The exchange rate will be higher than the book value. Okay, so he said, no, can't do it. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people waiting in the Philippines, but I can't do it. It's just physically not possible. And also, if the internet is in and out all the time, it's very difficult to teach.
因为他有看到我的 FB 啊，然后带我这样。
他们都想学哈，
对，他们都想学。
那他们可能来台湾工作以前都想学。
他们
对
他们因为我来台湾12年了吧，所以我们没办法回来台湾。就是他们一定要，
对，他们想到台湾来，他们就要学中文啦，先学中文，然后到台湾来。对，哎，没办法 ，I know。
好吧，谢谢。
好难哦。还有呢，有人呢哈 ，want me to teach during the day， and I was going, oh no, that means another 4 hours, on 2 days during the day. I do not stop then because I'm going to have a granddaughter soon.
然后还有一个朋友说，如果老师不能帮我们学中文的话，你可不可以教我们学中文？我说不行，这些我是很可能的。
你叫他们看YouTube， 我的 YouTube。
我有给他们。
对，让他们看。然后okay, this is because some people are learning. Okay, all of you know. It's quite demanding because, for example, right now I can see what's going on. A lot of you cannot find time to upload the midterm, okay? And because that basically is your test. And unless you have a group like we do, that you encourage each other to do work, to learn and to talk and to do the writing work, it's very difficult to self-motivate. and actually do so much work. Okay, and this is why I think unless there is some kind of cohesiveness in a group situation for people to help each other, it's very difficult for you alone in Philippines struggling. Okay, I don't know. I do have an American student who is doing this course right now, and she's doing very well. Okay, but she's done 2 degrees online. So therefore, she knows how to be self-motivated to do the stuff. And also, she's also enrolling in level 2. Level 2. Remember last week I told you after this course we have level 2, and it starts in December. And she wants to join that because she really likes self-motivated learning. Okay, so we already start recruiting for that one. And I think the poor assistant's getting confused because she kept on sending the wrong books to the wrong group. Now we have to wait for them to return and send them the right book, you know. And I was just saying yes. So this is why, even though all of you are so eager, people who want to do level 2 are really, really motivated. They want to see the textbook straight away and start learning themselves before they even step into the classroom. Okay, so this is why I'm going to have a gap between sending books to batch 12 and then sending books to level 2 batch 3. Otherwise, the poor assistant is getting so tired. Okay, I can't lose her. I can't lose her. If I lose her, I have to appoint somebody else to do it because it's a lot of work. Okay. All right. So if any of you wants to do level 2, just in the line group, sign up. Okay, sign up in a queue form so that I know how many people there are. Okay, so you can determine, you can see how you feel. Okay, now with level 2, there will be no pinyin. It's all reading. Okay, it's all reading, and it's using this book. It's using this book, okay? And this is why they want to have it first, because this book has, okay, I'll show you. I'll put the filter off so that you know, because this book is designed for you to read, okay? So I'm forcing you to read. I don't want you to be lazy and not read and read the pinyin. So therefore, this book, no pinyin, only tone marks. Okay, I still give you the tone marks, but no more pinyin. Okay, so it will be a very different kind of class again from this one. All right, so okay. Now, batch 12 also use the same book that we're using now. Yes. Okay, we're using the same book as we're using now. Yep. Okay, so everybody's finished. Now, before we go into the sentences, I just want to share with you what happens when you upload your mid-semester test. Okay. Now, if you go to your website, you will see for the mid-semester test there, you will see here, upload your midterm written paper here. You will see if you upload it, yours will be shown as turned in. Okay. Now, once turned in, I can download it and I can mark it. Okay, now that's very important because when so once you've given me one file, I can download it and then the AI can mark it. Once AI has marked it, I will be inputting your results in the graded section. Okay, now in the graded section, you can see you can see lots of everybody's mark there. If uploaded, I can give you the mark straight away because you AI is very good at marking. Okay, so all of this is where you can see your results. I think Xian was asking, where can I see my results? This is where you can see your results. Okay, now we have in class regularly about 38 or 39 people, including me, probably 39. So regular attendees will be 38. And now we only have 24. So 38, but we'll still have 14 people that need to hand in your results. Okay, need to hand in your results. So please find some time and do this straight away so that I will give you a certificate once you've done this and you've done the final test. Okay, so very important to get this one done. Basically, otherwise you won't get a certificate. Okay, so find some time to do this. Very important. Okay. And thank you for everybody to learn how to combine the PDF into one, because that makes marking of this paper very easy. Okay. I don't have to download each one of them anymore. I can just download one and get AI to do it. So it's a very good way of marking the paper. All right. Okay. Now I can, don't worry, I can just look at this rather than looking at the filter. It's okay. All right. Let's look at the answers now. Answers, let me see, 38. Some of you have to return to the Philippines, so therefore you can't attend the class anymore because Abir has to return to the Philippines, so she can't continue to do the course because, as we were saying, very irregular internet, and it's very difficult. Okay, but she will come back and do batch 12. So it's always the opportunity. And also you can always watch YouTube to actually learn and revise. Okay, so Annie, can you do number 1 on page 106? Annie 在吗? Annie 在吗?
Annie Rose, ma'am.
对 Annie Rose. No, 不是 Annie Rose, Annie Shellen. You see, there are 2 of you. Annie Shellen. Yeah.
Annie.
Okay. Anne Shellen. Okay. Can you do number 1?
对，你要什么？
对了，你要什么哈 Okay. This is okay. I don't know whether you can do it. Every time you say 4th term, stamp the table. 你要什么? Okay, you need to go down. You need to high and go low. 你要什么? Okay.
Do I have to do it again?
Yes, please. I need you to do the 4th term correctly.
你要什么?
That's right. Good. A lot of you don't like 4th term because it sounds very angry. But don't worry. You're just practicing until it becomes natural. Okay, 你要什么? 很好. What do you want? 你要什么? Okay, 然后我要 We did that last week on Monday or on Thursday. Okay. Annie Rose, number 2.
Teacher.
Number 2.
你还有什么？
没有你哦。
还有什么？
对了，还要什么？还要什么？不是还要什么？还要什么？是 4th term.
还要什么？
对，
还要
什么？ This is after you buy 2 things and the very unhappy shopkeeper will say 还要什么？ What else do you want? 还要什么？好，number 3, Bonnie Lin.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 3.
Yes. 还要别的吗?
对，还要别的吗？别 is second tone 哈，还要别的吗？别的 is other， 还要别的吗？OK，
还要别的吗？
对呀，还要别的吗？A lot of you have a problem with IE. You don't say the E in IE, okay? It's not 别的 it's 别的啊，别的姐姐结婚 is BIE 哈，IE 哈，but make sure you pronounce the E. 还要别的嘛。Now this is when the shop assistant is getting very angry after you buy 5 things, you still don't stop. Okay, 还有别的吗？ This is I built this in so that it's funny. Okay, 还有别的吗？ And then before they hit the roof, you say, no, I don't want anything anymore. So, Cecilian.
Yes, ma'am.
No, Cecilian. 不是你，不是 Celia，
Sorry.
是 the one before you. Cecilian.
Yes, 老师。
Okay, how do you say number 4?
不要了。
对，不要了啊 ，That's it， 不要了，不要了，很好，好，不要了，要 is always fourth tone， 不要了，很好，好，谢谢，Celia，the next one，
Okay, ma'am. 一共多少钱？
very good, you got it right， 一共不是义工 ，OK，
谢谢老师。
Celia, I want to ask you, why did you change to 义工 and not 义工？
Yes, I remember the last time you teach us we should be in top.
Yeah, you should change
Yeah.
it because do you know if you say 义工, you can't go any lower. So what do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
say? 义工多少钱? You can't add a 多少钱 in. So you have to say 义工多少钱? 义工多少钱? Good, very good. See, it's nice to see you
谢谢。
correcting yourself. 很好. OK, 第六唱在吗？
在老师
第六是什么？
好，你有零钱吗？
Okay, it's high up again,
零
2 third tones to
钱
this. 你有
你有
零？
零钱吗？
对呀，你有零钱吗？ Second tone is always going up. 你有零钱吗？你有零钱吗？
钱吗？
对呀，零钱 is coins. Okay, in Taiwan, sometimes when you take a taxi or something is $210, they ask you 你有零钱吗？ Do you have change? 你有零钱吗？零钱吗？好，第七 Cherry Lane, yeah.
给你200块钱。
块钱 second
块
tone
钱
200块钱 yeah. So 给你 I give you 给你 because I know I'm giving you I don't say you don't need to say 我给你 so 给你200块钱 okay I give you $200 给你200块钱 okay sometimes 给你200块钱 you need to find people change. So the next one, number 8, is Cynthia. What's number 8?
Change.
Yeah, number 8.
你找
不是 the other way. 找你块钱 So I find you the change for $5. 找你 I will find. FIND, I will find you the change for your money. Okay? Because I know I'm talking to you, I don't have to have 我 in there. So 找你5块钱，找你10块钱 your change for $10. Okay? 找你。好，谢谢。Number 9, Carlos. Carlos, can you talk? Carlos 啊，Carlos 可能也不能吐。OK， Elaine number 9， 看 ，Yeah number 9。
你有
对啦，你有什么什么什么吗？你有什么什么吗？Maybe add 吗？就你有什么什么吗？他睡觉了哈。OK， 好 ，OK， 好，下一个 Emily 第10是什么？第10是什么？
是吗？我可以看看你搬书吗？
对啦，我可以看看 ，May I have a look at that book？ 我可以看看那本书吗？我可以看看那本书吗 ？OK， 我可以看看那本书吗？好，Evelyn Benola， number 11。
我想看看那一个。
Okay, 2 third tones together, so 我 becomes second tone. 我想看看那一个。
我想看看那一个。
对了，那一个 fourth tone. 我想看看那一个。Can you say it again, Evelyn?
我想看看那一个。
对，那一个哈 fourth tone 很好。好，第12 Evelyn Familaran。
那12吗
？12，对对对，12 12。
一斤苹果多少钱？
对了，一斤 is first tone 哈，一斤苹果多少钱？is fourth tone， 一斤苹果多少钱 ？Remember last week we learned 2 change of tones for 1 for e. Okay, now can somebody tell me what when does 1 change to other tones? There are 2 rules to do with that. And one of them is occurring here. And the other rule is occurring in number 11. So number 11 and number 12, there are 2 change of tones for 1, O-N-E, 1. So therefore, what are the rules illustrated by number 11 and 12? Anybody remember? I'm testing you. From Thursday. Anybody remember? What's rule 1? Figure it out now. Number 11 is rule 1. Number 12 is rule 2. Why is number 11 the 1? E is fourth tone.
I would like to try.
Yes?
Number 11, E is second tone because the following word.
No, E is fourth tone. If you look at it, it's a second tone. Yeah.
Again, number 11, E is second tone because the following word is 0 or ling.
It's a neutral tone.
And then number 12, it's fourth tone because the second word is first tone.
Yes. So E changes to fourth tone when it's followed by first tone, second tone, and third tone. Right. So whereas E is a fourth tone when it's followed by fourth tone and then a neutral tone. Okay, good. So you remember. So basically, it's easier to say, If you say everything fourth tone is so hard to say, na. Oh, I can't even say it because your voice cannot go low. Na一个, your voice can't go that low. So for people to make it easier to say, they change e to e. It's becomes second tone. Okay, so this is why 1 is never 1. Okay, it's always something different. Okay, 好 Now, today we're going to do some grammar, which I think all of you use, except I think up till now you're using it wrongly. Okay, how do you say compare to? Before I teach you, how do you say compare to? Anyone? If you have to say compare to in your daily life, what have you heard people say?
Then.
Okay, I think you might have heard a lot of people say 比较, is it?
比较,
Yeah, okay. 比较is different to what we are to do today. Okay, 比较. Now, 比较 is comparatively. And 比较, okay, is comparatively. Okay, so basically you say 这个比较便宜. This is comparatively cheaper. Now in that sentence, 这个比较便宜, there is only one subject. You're not comparing between two things. Okay, what we're going to do today is teach you how to compare between two things, not just saying this is comparatively cheaper. Okay, so this is why we have a different pattern for comparing between two things. Okay, so on page 110, we have today's grammar. Okay, first of all, we need to actually go through how to say the money. I think you know how to say the money. Okay, for example, if you have to say $1, what do you say? I think it's on page Gemma. Can you say $1 in the table there? $1.
块钱。
对，一块 is aspirated. 一块钱. Okay, so $1. 一块钱。
一块钱。
Yeah, notice it's a fourth tone again because 块 is the fourth tone, so a second tone. 一块钱，很好。
好。
Now, 一块钱 is a whole dollar, so that when you have a whole dollar, you usually say 块钱, 一块钱. Okay, the second one, $150. Jenny Gonzaga.
是老师。
Can you read the second one? $150.
$150.
Yeah.
150
块钱. You need to have 块钱.
okay. 150块钱.
That's right. In Taiwan, because you don't have cents, C-E-N-T. Okay, so therefore everything is 块钱. Okay, but in mainland China, they do have things smaller than $1. They have cents, C-E-N-T. So therefore, they have to differentiate whether it's cents or 块钱. But in Taiwan, you don't have this problem. Okay. The next one, $1,355. Imelda. 怎么说？千 is first tone.
1355块钱。
对了，1000 no go high, otherwise they think it's money. So 1355块钱，很好。Okay, now the next one, Iris.
好，老师。
Yeah,
2万块钱。
对，2万 fourth tone, 2万块钱。对，2万块钱。Okay, now in Chinese, basically, if it's a whole dollar in Taiwanese, you always say 什么什么块钱. So 3 NT will be 3块钱. Okay, 3块钱. 一个袋子多少钱? Do you know what 袋子 is? Because you got to pay for that. Yeah, 袋子. 一个袋子多少钱?
1块钱。
1块钱吗？
一块钱一个袋子，一个袋子1块钱。乐事袋吗？乐事乐事袋吗？
有的时候是1块钱。
1块钱。
1块钱 ，OK， 1块钱。So 袋子，plastic bag。
对，1块钱。
好，1块钱。Okay. I don't know anything sells for $2, but 2块钱 is the problem. Okay. When a lot of people ask me, when does R becomes R? When does R becomes 2? Okay. Now, when is 2 only by itself, like $2, you say 2. Okay, 2. When it's only by itself, 2块钱。2个人 2 people, 2个人。Okay, so when it's by itself is $2. However, when the 2 is part of a number, like in book here, is 32 NT. Okay, 32 NT. So you cannot say 32块钱. Okay, 32 NT, because it's a part of a whole number, you say 32块钱. Okay, 32块钱. So this is why 2, some people say 很少人说2块钱. They will say 200块钱. Sometimes they will say 200块钱. Really depends on, they have their own habit. Okay, both are acceptable. So, for example, on the page here, how do you say 40 NT? How do you say 40 NT? 怎么说 40 NT 怎么说
40块钱。
对了，40块钱，40块钱。对了，40块钱。How do you say 90 NT?
90块。
对啦，90块钱，很好。How do you say 32 NT?
32块钱。
对，32块钱。How do you say 20 NT?
20
块钱。对，you don't hear people say 20块钱，是20块钱。So only when 2 by itself, sometimes you say 2块钱. Okay, so this is very important. And also another thing, this is difficult to teach. How do you say big numbers? How do you say, I'll give you a big number, and see whether you can do this, because if you ever want to become an interpreter, you need to, every time people say a big number, you need to write it down in English and then work it out what the Chinese is by using the Chinese method. Otherwise, you're always 1 digit off, and that's a lot of money. When you do, $1 million revenue, and you got a digit off, and that's how many 100,000 gone. Okay, so you need to know how to change from English to Chinese. Okay, let me give you a big number. Okay. How do you do this big number in English? Let's do this big number in English first. What if you have to teach a English learner how to do this number? What do you do?
Count from by threes.
Place value.
Okay, but where do I start from?
From
Do I start
at
from
the
the
end.
front or the back?
The back.
From the back.
From the back.
From the back.
Good. Start the back. So from the back. So let's do it. Okay. Okay. I need to. How many zeros are there? I don't even know what I wrote. I just put on a whole bunch.
That's 1 trillion.
It's how
Nine
many
zeros.
how many zeros? 9 zeros.
9 zeros.
Nine
One day.
zeros.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So in English, you do from the back. That's the first step. If you're teaching a machine to do this, you've got to do it what it is. From the back, and then what do? You put a comma. Okay? And then so every 3 from the back, you put a comma. Okay. Now, what is the first comma? What is the first comma?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. So first comma is 1,000. Okay. Second comma?
Million.
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 Okay. Third comma?
Billion.
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 Okay, good. This is how you do it in English. Okay, when I learn English, I had to learn it this way. Nobody ever taught me this way. I don't know how I learned big numbers, but you somehow learn. Okay, Chinese is different. Chinese, you still count from the back. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you still come from back. First step is the same, except now you count by 4 zeros because the basic unit is 1. 10,000 is not 1,000. So in Chinese, what you do is you count from the back and you put a comma after 4 zeros. And then you do it again after another 4 zeros. Okay, so this is how you divide the number one. Okay, so the first comma is 1. 1. Don't confuse 1 and 1. Is this one 10,000? Okay. Okay. And the second comma is what? Second comma is what?
我不知道老师。
Second comma is E.
10,000. 100,000.
It's
E.
E. E. That's right. It's E. So it's this one. Okay. E is pronounced E. And E. And then so therefore, how do you say the whole number? I can hear people. 10亿. 10亿. Okay. Yeah, 10亿. That's right. So, for example, the population of China is 13亿. So it's 13 plus 8 zeros. Okay, so very important when you translate, you got to translate from English to Chinese. And somebody's playing their music. Can we turn the mic off, please? Whose mic is on and we're listening to music? 谁呀? Bonnie. I have to mute you. Okay. Yeah, I muted her. Hey, somebody else still there. Okay. All right. Everybody turn your mic off, otherwise it's interfering. Okay. So 13亿, 10亿. This is how you come to do the Chinese big numbers. Okay. So when you do translation, please be careful. I myself have got things mixed up when I do interpreting, and I have to write it down and then do the conversion manually. Okay, I can't do it in my head. So very important to do. Okay, 很好. Okay, the number 2 grammar today is a comparison particle. Okay, 比. Now notice I said before, 比较 is you only say this is relatively or comparatively cheaper. You're not comparing between the two. But now I'm going to teach you a related concept, which is comparing between the two things. When you compare two things which are different, okay, this is the difference. It's different. The two things, there may be apples, but one apple is bigger than the other. So even though they are both apples, but one is different from the other. Okay, so you're talking about comparing difference between two things. So when you're comparing the difference, now I keep on saying the difference between the two things, you use this particle. Okay, B is used to compare two things which are different or different quantity. Okay, different quantity. So the pattern is thing A and thing B, thing A, B, thing B, and then adjective. Okay, for example, now we know everybody's age. I can't remember what age you are. I think I wrote in the book somewhere. Let me see if I can find that page, because I wrote down at one stage I asked everybody's age. And for example, when we ask everybody's age, and all of you are younger or older. Okay, for example, I have all of this here. Okay, for example, we now can ask how old are you, and then we can compare the age. Okay, so where are we? Okay, we are Iris, we've done. Josie, 你多大了？
我31岁了。
31岁哈，我看看 Josie 31岁。好，Josie, can you ask Lanusa?
Lanusa, 你多大了？
Lanusa, 你多大了？
我34岁。
34岁。So how do you make a comparison between Josie and Lanusa? What would the sentence be? Josie B, you use B, okay. Josie B, Lanusa, and then what's the adjective? Because Josie is 31 and Lanusa is 34. What is the adjective? What do you use to describe youth, younger? How do you say younger? How do you say younger? 比较年轻 is relatively young, but younger here you use 小 to say younger in age. Okay, so Josie's 对 Josie 比 Lanusa 小, and then what's the difference? 31 and 34, 3 years. How do you say that? 3年 3岁 小 is younger in this case, but 小 is smaller, but in this case is younger. Okay, and also the opposite of young is 大. Okay, older, so 大. Okay, 大 is older in terms of age. 什么？
我想说
不能说比较老哈，不 very rude to say 比较老。if you say me 说老师比我老31年 I'm going to be very angry. 大 is better. Okay, 大 is older. Okay, 老 is not a good word to use. Okay, so 大 in this case. All right. 好 So when you want to talk about the difference, 大1岁 ，OK， 他比我大3岁，哈 ，Josie 比 Lenusa 大3岁，很好。Now this is how you say difference, the difference between the two. But I know you've done this before, but you say same, okay? But you don't do it that way, okay? You can't just say 一样一样 This is a very shorthand way of saying it, okay? The full sentence is number 3. A 跟 B 一样 Okay, A 跟 B 一样 So the character 跟 is with. So A 跟 B 一样 跟 can only be used as a connective between two nouns. Okay, I think when I say this, maybe if you're not an English teacher, you might not understand what I mean. In English, and can be everywhere. And can be used to connect two verbs, two sentences, or two nouns. But 跟 in this case is not and. It can only be used to connect two nouns. Okay, so in this phrase, A 跟 B 一样. So A and B is the same as B. Okay, but if you want to talk about the difference, you have to say A 跟 B 一样大. And then 我们都是18岁. We're all 18 years old. 好. Now in I think I got everybody's age. Let's Michelle, is Michelle here? Is Michelle here? Michelle 你多大了？
我31岁。
1岁，对啦。请你问米卡，她多大了？米卡。米卡在哪里？对，请你问米卡。
我31岁了。
你们两个都是31岁 ，so you have to say 我们都是31岁。Okay, 我们都是31岁。Yeah, it's funny. You're right next to each other, and you're both 31. Okay, so Michelle 是31岁 ，Mika 也是31岁，很好。Okay, so when I know all of you have been living, some of you have been living in Taiwan for many years, and you have a way of coping with understanding the speech and responding to it. But sometimes when you do respond, you respond with shorthand. You don't respond with full sentences. So therefore, sometimes you probably don't know the grammar that's associated with the shorthand. So 我知道你们会说一样一样哈，我一样是从菲律宾来的。But you don't say 我也是从菲律宾来的。Okay, so now I think this course is, the reason I teach you grammar is I want you to actually use full sentences to describe things rather than always use shorthand to respond to things. Now, there's a difference between only responding to people in a foreign language and also create your own sentences. What I want you to do is create your own sentences. Okay, so very important to know the grammar and to know where 一样 comes from. And the particular annoying thing with Chinese is the I think is the population. The Taiwanese people do not know how to explain these things to you. Just hold on, I need to take a photo of something and get my phone. So So this is why you have to come to this class to know, that's the case, because nobody can actually explain to you what to do. Okay, what to do. So it's very important. It's something I recognize and say, this is hard, because hardly any native speakers will know how to explain tones to you or grammar to you unless you're trained. So this is why it's utterly important that you actually do take the grammar in your stride and actually learn to analyze the grammar. Okay, now I'm going to take a picture and send it to you, because I want everybody to read Lilibeth. Did Lilibeth try to call me?
是了，
为什么要打电话给我？不是你吗？
是了，但是我还没办法，
没办法，没关系，
是，
没关系，
很久了，
对，我已经 I add you because I thought so what's going on? Okay, 好，没问题。Okay, 好。Okay, now one word of caution. In the West, or I don't know whether it applies to the Philippines or not, when do you not ring people? At what time do you stop ringing people?
3 times.
Otherwise people think somebody died. Very late at night. Okay, in Australia, don't call people after 9 p.m. because bad news always come late at night. Okay, so I have to teach my Taiwanese friends, look, don't call people, any day during the night, because people will think something bad happened. Usually bad phone calls, occur in the evening. So there's an unwritten rule that you don't ring people at night unless it's really urgent. Okay, is that the same in the Philippines? Is there a
No,
they call anytime.
we don't have anytime. Okay, we're unlimited.
Oh my God! Yeah. It's in Australia, if you ring late at night, I won't even pick up the phone because I don't want to receive the bad news. Okay, so it's that firm belief in there. So, but nowadays we have, I use Line, so that's okay. Before the world of Line, don't call people on the phone round about 1 o'clock. Okay, so it's really, really interesting how culture, crosses culture, such things. Okay, now I sent you a picture of page 112, because I found out in the past, if I ask you to read something, you can't read the correct tones of the numbers out. So I wrote the correct tones of the numbers on this page, and I want you to read all the correct tones properly. Okay, now the exercise we're going to do is like the example, 一本本子多少钱? You go down the table here. 一本本子多少钱? How much is a notebook? And then you read 150块钱. But because I wrote the tones down for you, try to read with the right tones. Okay, so 本子 has been done. All right, let's okay. Lilibeth, 你在吗？刚才还在讲话哦。好 ，Lilibeth， 好 ，Can you read 牛奶 milk and the,
牛奶
yeah 一瓶牛奶 is middle is the measure word, okay?
一瓶
yeah 瓶 P is aspirated. 一瓶牛奶。
一瓶牛奶
How much?
109。
109块钱 ，Don't forget the 块钱，109块钱。
109块钱。
对啦，一瓶买多少钱？109块钱。
109块钱。
Very good， 块钱，很好。OK， 很好。Because if you say 怪钱 ，G sounds like strange money。OK， 怪 is strange 块钱，很好。好，谢谢哈。Loose， 请你念一下 loose 在吗？loose， 请你念报纸
分成30块。
一份 ，OK， 份 is a small page newspaper， 张 is one page。Like a broadsheet, one page. So 一份报纸多少钱？一张报纸多少钱
？30块。
对了，30块钱，很好。OK， 可乐没？可乐can you ask the question and do the answer？ 一瓶
可乐，69块钱。可乐，
对，可乐哈，一瓶可乐69块钱，很好。
一瓶可乐
呀，69块钱，很好。OK， 好，谢谢。好，马克啤酒。
一罐啤酒多少钱？
多少钱哈？不是多少钱，多少钱？很好。多少钱
？200块钱。
对，229块钱。对，229块钱。在台湾一罐啤酒多少钱？
我在菲律宾。
在菲律宾一罐啤酒多少钱？
那边比较便宜，那边109块有吧
？109块109块，很好。OK， 好，在台湾比较贵吧？
对，比较贵。
在台湾，你在菲律宾有 7-Eleven 吗？
有
OK， 很好。所以在亚洲，你们知道亚洲是什么吗？
亚洲是什么意思？
亚洲或者亚洲哈，亚洲 Asia。
是吗
Asia OK， 亚洲 is Asia。And all of you are from, you heard of this Southeast Asia, 东南亚。你知道吗？东南亚 ，You're from 东南亚 is Southeast Asia。东南亚 is Southeast Asia。OK， so 亚洲都有那个 7-Eleven， 在那个在澳洲没有 7-Eleven， 很少 7-Eleven， 很好。OK， 短裤是什么？我看看，Marianne， 短裤，一条短裤多少钱？
一条短裤多少钱？1000块钱。
1000块钱。
1000块钱。
对了，1000块钱， 很好。OK, shoes, 谢谢你哈 shoes, Mary Joy, shoes. Shoes.
对，老师。
How do you say 一双 shoes? How much is a pair of shoes?
一双靴多少钱？
对，一双 first tone 哈，一双钱多少钱？Yeah.
1200。
1200
块钱。
或者1200块钱 ，both are okay.
1200块钱。
对，很好。OK， 苹果，美玲，
对，老师。
啊，苹果，
一斤苹果多少钱？
对，一斤。OK, a lot of you have problems with first one. 一斤苹果多少钱 ？OK，
100块钱。
对啦，100块钱，很好。香蕉。Now you need to learn how to write 香蕉 because it appears on your test all the time. Okay, so make sure you know how to write the characters. 香蕉. Now you sell it by each, not a kilo. Okay, Michelle.
Sorry.
Yeah, how do you say 香蕉？
一根香蕉150块钱。
对了，150块钱好贵哦。一根香蕉20块钱 ，it's already very expensive. 20块钱，在那个 Seven 是20块钱哈。I just invented this, don't worry. OK， 一斤香蕉 is first tone， 香蕉多少钱？150块钱。很好 ，this is very simple exercise just to say the money. OK, now activity 2 on the next page is really quite hard. Okay, and the last time when I taught this, found that they don't know how to do it properly, so I set it as an exercise to do. Okay, so let's work through what you have to do. Okay, use the following table to compare the differences between the price of different things. Okay, so I'm using basically 7-Eleven and Family Mart. So you can use 7-Eleven and Family Mart in English. Okay, so the pattern is 商店一的笔记本 Shop One's possessive Shop One's notebook 比商店二的compared to Shop Two's is more expensive by $10 or something. Okay, so 贵 is expensive, and the opposite is 便宜. Okay, so depending on what you start with, which shop is the first one, you use 贵 or 便宜 accordingly. So if 7-Eleven is more expensive, you use 贵. If 7-Eleven is cheaper, you use 便宜. Okay, so let's do number 1, 笔记本. 笔记本 Mika. Page 113, 笔记本. So how do you do the sentence?
商店。
不用商店 use 7-Eleven. So 7-Eleven 的
7-Eleven 的笔记本。
很好。笔
Family
Mart 对
的 贵20块
20块30块钱30块钱
30块钱
对 Okay, good. Now, since Family Mart is a famous famous convenience store, I'll teach you how to say it because you will hear people say this all the time as well. 全家is Family Mart. Okay, 全家 Family Mart. Okay, so I think in Taiwan there are only 全家. OK is still there, but it's being bought up. Soon it will disappear. So 7-Eleven and 全家 are very powerful. Okay, 全家. 好，现在看一看哦。Mitch， 你在吗 ？Mitch？ OK。Mitch 在不在？不在哈，不在没关系。Nida Barrios， Nida 在吗？喂，
在老师在。
Can you do the comparison with milk, please?
7-Eleven 的牛奶
对。
比较贵？
不是 ，you need to compare to 全家哦。So 7-Eleven 的牛奶比 ，and then 全家的
10块钱。
adjective 全家的贵10块钱。
全家的贵10块钱。
Very good. Don't forget the adjective. I think a lot of you are forgetting the adjective. 7-Eleven 的牛奶比全家的贵10块钱。OK， 贵10块钱，很好，谢谢你。Nonida，
在吗？
报纸
7-Eleven 的报纸，全家比全家的贵5块钱。
很好，谢谢，很棒哦。OK， 可乐 Ren， 可乐。
How much?
113 可乐
多少那个
you need to do the sentence. 7 it start with 7-Eleven. So 7-Eleven 的可乐
7-Eleven 的可乐比
全家的
40块钱。
adjective 比全家的贵。
比家的贵。
Hang on, you got to do some math. 65 minus 25 is $44. Oh, that's a very huge difference.
I just thinking the answer.
Hard, isn't it? 比全家的贵$44。
40块钱。
不是40块钱呢，44块钱。
4块钱啊。
44块钱。It's a tongue twister. All of you need to learn. 44而已啊，好难的哈。Okay, perhaps that's why I invented this figure. Okay, 啤酒 Roma. 啤酒
struggling.
I know it's a longer sentence, isn't it?
Yeah.
7-Eleven
7-Eleven 的啤酒比
全家的 yeah
全家的29
块钱 Something is wrong. You missed out what? What did you miss out? 贵 Okay, miss out the adjective. Okay, don't forget the adjective. 贵 adjective, very important.
Again,
okay. All right. 很好. Just hold on. I'll take a photo of my book, and then I will share that with you. Okay. Because I think all of you, I know what's happening with your brain, because all of you are so concentrating on the new words that you forget to put the adjective in. Okay, so you need to don't forget to put the adjective in. Okay, now on my page I notated a whole bunch of things. So I'll send this to you so you can see the example. I highlighted 贵, the adjective that needs to be there. Okay, so don't forget that there's an adjective. All right. Okay, so 短裤, Ruby.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Ama is wake up.
All right. Okay. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll call you later when you're not so busy. Okay. 贴领短裤。贴领在吗？贴领？哎，贴领在吗？ Okay. I know. Ren was doing the math first and forgot everything else. I know your brain is always doing something else. It's okay. That's fine. Tieling, yeah? Did you just talk? Okay. 没关系. Can you read 短裤? Can you do the 短裤?
短裤，来一下。
7-Eleven 的短裤。
7-Eleven 的
短裤。
短裤。表。
笔 don't forget the 笔
表。
No, don't need for 条。7-Eleven 的短裤笔 and then you say Family Mart 全家的。
Family Mart.
And then adjective. And now it's cheaper, isn't it? No. Now it's cheaper. Yes.
便宜。
便宜。$300. $300.
300
块钱。对了，300块钱，很好。Okay. See, I can tell people having problems with this. 好 ，OK， 好，苹果，谢谢哈 ，Vera， 苹果。
好，在老师。
Can you say 苹果 please？
好，7-Eleven 的苹果比全家的便宜，20块 钱，
很好 excellent without me helping at all. This is wonderful. 很好，
谢谢老师。
谢谢。好，线，香蕉，香蕉，线。Are you there, 线？香蕉？ No? Okay. Just hold on. 香蕉. So Xian is not. If Xian is not there, Xian, can you speak? You can't speak. Okay. If you can't speak, let me see who can say this. Angeline.
有
香蕉。
7-Eleven 的香蕉比全家的贵20块钱。
对，贵20块钱，很好，很好。That's it. You've got it. That's really good. Now, I know that all of you are having trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign you an assignment to do. And where's the assignment? Why is it not coming up? Huh? I will assign you this assignment, and I don't know why it's not coming up. Probably internet. I'll do it later. And you have to write out the sentences and get familiar with the pattern. Okay, you need to have the adjective in, and I've sent you what I notated on my book here, so that you can learn how to do this sentence properly. Okay, now the homework for today's homework, of course, you have to learn the characters on page 104 and 114 and 115. And apart from that, you have to write out the sentences in characters. Okay, this particular, what is going on with my website? Something wrong. Okay, I can do this later. I can do this. Let me turn it off. It won't even let me turn off. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'll give you the assignments later, and you can do that later. Okay, and I think it's time. What is going on here?
Lesson 9 na. Lesson 9.
Pardon?
Assignment.
Yeah. The assignment 怎么样?
Lesson 9 ma. Lesson 8. Lesson 9.
Page 100. Lesson 9. Lesson 9. Yeah, lesson 9.
Lesson. Okay.
Lesson 9, activity 2, page 13. Page 13. Okay, I reopened the classroom website because there's some net issue over here.
Lesson 9, 114.
113. 113. So you need to write this up in
I need to write. Oh, I need to write the conversation.
Yeah. No. Write each one of them. Write the activity up. Okay, write the sentences for each row in the table. For each row in the table, I can't. My computer is not responding. I'll do that later. For each row in the table, okay. Each row in the table. Write. Write a sentence using B to compare the prices of one of each thing, the prices of each thing in the table. Okay, and you need to talk about the difference. Talk about the difference. Because it is a pattern that I want you to learn. Okay, and of course you need to learn the characters because eventually you have to learn to read these. So it's very important for you to learn these basic characters. Now the basic characters, these characters are in A1, at A1 level. And even if you've learned all those characters, you cannot pass A2. So this is why level 2 is catering for reading at A2 level, And I know that in Taiwan, your retention program from the Labor Department requires everybody to pass A2 level TOEFL listening and reading. Okay, there is no problem with listening, but there will be a problem for you to pass A2 level without learning. Okay, so this is why it's very important to learn to read without the pinyin. Okay, that's what we're going to do in the next level. Okay, so the internet is not cooperating. I think I always say somebody's cutting the cables, maybe in Australia. I don't know because it's been unstable today. So,
excuse me.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have a clarification regarding the assignment.
Yes. Yeah.
Regarding the assignment for activity 2, are we going to write it in Pinyin or in Mandarin?
In characters. I prefer you to write in characters. You see, obviously, you need to speak in the correct tones. So Pinyin is only to help you with speaking. So all the correct tones with speaking. But in order to write, you need to learn to write in characters, I think. So the characters are there, so write in characters. And if you want, you can write Pinyin on top as well. Now, I don't know how you write Pinyin for sentences. Do not write all the characters out or all the Pinyin out and then go back to add the tones. You know, I've seen people do that. I say, oh my God, how could you do this? Okay, but people do all the Pinyin down and then go back to the beginning and added all the tones. I don't know how their brain is working because when I write down Pinyin, I'm already saying it. When I say it, I put the tones down. Okay, so I don't know how your brain is done, and maybe next time you write Pinyin, see if you can write the Pinyin and write the tones up straight, write the tones on the vowels straight away. Okay, and then you write the characters down. Okay, so if you want, you can write Pinyin, tones, Pinyin, and characters if you like. Okay, that will be most ideal. Okay. It's practicing. When you do that, you're practicing 3 times, and it's much better. Okay, it will convince your brain to remember things more. Okay, 可以吗？懂不懂？懂不懂？
懂。
懂了。
加油！
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 对呀，加油！好难哦，是不是？中文好难哦，对，
难嘞。
但是你要如果if you want to read, you have to learn characters. I can't make it simpler. Okay, you have to learn the characters. So
my eyes are bleeding already.
I know. My brain is bleeding. Not just you, me too. Okay, and really, I'm now teaching one course to level 3 people. I'm teaching them how to care for people, like all the caring things, all the symptoms of their disease and everything. Oh my God, it's so hard. It's the first time I'm teaching that at that level. Not only their brain is bleeding, my brain's bleeding at the end of 2 hours. So we all suffer together. OK， 好，我们现在照相哦，现在照相好不好？
好，谢谢老师，好，
谢谢老师。
Oh, not easy. It's funny, Rain. your brain was going ahead doing all the calculation. Huh?
Yes. And then I forgot how.
I know. You forget everything else. You just remember how to do the calculation. It's so funny. Okay. All right. 准备好了吗？ Okay. More faces. All right. 好。Okay.
Wait lang.
Still wait. Okay. All right. One picture coming up.
Landmark 哦 Landmark 好帅哦
Yes,
Landmark
yeah. 很帅哦，我们有两个男生哦哈，男生很重要啊哈。We don't have enough. Yeah.
很可爱呀，
很可爱，很英俊
很可爱
哦
啊，
英俊哦。等一会儿哈。Okay, another one. Okay. 好 somebody get off and then somebody else come on.
May post pa si Landmark 哦
Okay, all right. 好，再来，好，诶，等一会儿 ，OK。Hey, don't forget to upload your mid-semester, okay? I'm waiting all of you to do it. Okay, I'll give you many chances, but don't try my patience until the end of semester not doing it. You need to do it ASAP, okay? 好，我们下课了，好不好？
好，thank you 老师，谢谢，晚安，谢谢老师，
晚安。
晚安。
谢谢老师。